Hi, good morning, guys. A good, great morning to all who tuned into the realest thing coming out of Guyana. Uh, this morning we will be discussing a number of issues, but mainly the degenerates that got themselves entangled with the police in the backlands. Yeah, this will be main discussion, right? And I got something interesting for you. We have live video. You know, everything I do is live. You understand? Me want do nothing. Um, Me want do nothing that ain't factual. I try my utmost not for do. The whole point has been updated. Please check it on the map. Me want do nothing what ain't live and direct. You know? Live. So let me lighten up here for y'all. Alright, beautiful. So what we gotta do? This is we screen. I want to take this to YouTube now. Start now. Or I'll just say YouTube Gawi. And we do go live. Here's my screen. And then we do AGI fly. So I got this scene live for y'all. We going into the backlands and you're gonna see the environment that the police was in. Right? Y'all bear up with me a little bit. There's a little magic I'm doing. There's a little magic I'm doing. So we gotta refresh. We YouTube, pull in, we video. Clean, man. Beautiful. Well, I want to open up this thing full. Raja, that is what I want. And then I will go here. Beautiful. So, heading into the backlands, let me first check. Y'all getting me loud and clear and everything is okay? Data is flowing freely. How are we looking? So the Guyanese Critic has just done a new first, and what you're gonna get is footage of the backlands as we go there. So I got the footage direct for you of the backlands, and we're gonna go there. So let me get this. Let me get cracking. So what the backlands look like? There's some of the things people want to know. What's the backlands? What the backlands look like? You know, there's some of the things that people want to know. Wow. So we got footage second to none. When you say backlands, what the police going through? What it means? And this is what you seeing, right? So we got follow apart. And this is a part here. And when you say backlands, what you mean? So two 3 persons were shot and killed by the police. The police were hunting um, escaped prisoners, specifically prisoners who had escaped from the the Mazaruni prison. So the police get information that in Better Hope Backlands, the prisoners was hiding out there. So we go into the Backlands now and give you an idea of what Backlands is like, right? What the police had to go through to get there. And I hopefully before the day is out, I'll be going to those Backlands to show you, right? Give you a live update of those Backlands on the ground, right? So this is the Backlands and what it looks like. Just for those of you who did not know, I'm trying to get myself organized. So taking you to the Backlands. There you get a look at what the Backlands is about. What really, when they say Backland, what they mean. So they got Savannah at the back there. They got the Conservancy, right? So this can give you in depth. You see that rainbow? You see that beautiful rainbow ahead of you there? Are you seeing that rainbow ahead of you there? Are I seeing things? So this is what the Backland looks like. This is a trench running east to west that leads to the Conservancy. Do not disturb, yeah. Please don't call now. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can't take a hint. Yeah, so this is the Backlands. This is the Conservancy Dam you're coming up on here. And let me give you some zoom so you could get a real in-depth look. Yes, and this is the Conservancy Dam. This is where you're looking at. Right? This is your Conservancy Dam. So the criminals been at the back in areas like this in Better Hope area. So we should have put on a filter on this camera. Right? There we go again. I forget to put on a filter. So this is the Backlands, right? And this is live drone footage of the Backlands as we speak right now. This is what the Conservancy looks like. There's the Conservancy trench and all of this is swamplands. It's a little blurry because of the distance we there. But so in the far distance there is where the criminals would have been intercepted by the police. You understand? So let me give you a complete roundabout. And this is, you're getting this choppy footage because you see the aircraft, it's saying the aircraft is not even connected. You understand? It's saying the aircraft is not even connected. So what we gotta do is a return to home. Right? So we're doing a return to home because it's saying the aircraft is not connected. So when you're ready, you could cancel the return to home if you want. Go home. So this is just to show you RC signal interference. We coming home, we coming home. So that is the Demerara River you're looking at here. And this is live drone footage, by the way. Live. We ain't doing nothing. And you're going to be getting more of this, when we go on scenes live. We up on the ground, cutting the news, and you seeing what going on from overhead. This is live drone footage. This is the Demerara River. In the background there. So we can bring in a drone and then we can have a discussion because I just wanted you, hear what I'm telling you, for you to understand what you have to have facts. You understand? You can't get people putting things in your head where it makes sense. You got where it's called cargage. You understand? You got cargage. So this is the Demerara River you're looking at there. Watch it though. This is the Demerara River. This is the East Bank. That is the majestic Demerara River. Live and direct on the Guyanese Critic Morning Live. Can't go wrong there. But I can fine tune it. Remember, it's me alone. I operated this drone. I dealing with this. Everything I do in here. You understand? We can fine tune it. Don't worry. We getting better every day. So this is live. You're getting everything. And you know me like do nothing that in live. Me got a problem with live. With the facts. Right? There's the Demerara River. Look at it. Beautiful. Beautiful. There's all the way down the Demerara River. You see? And now there's the backlands you're looking at. Right? There's your backlands. Massive. So I need to. Beautiful. So let her do it work by itself. Is in areas that you're seeing there in the backlands, these three people did. So I'm gonna come down and I'm gonna deal with this and explain to you the fullness of what really going on. Right? So coming down and land the drone and we can talk. So a woman and two men. So they ain't only them these degenerates. You got women. Is everybody there in this thing, you know? You got woman knowing that is a thief. Man, she deal with a criminal element. And she you all want to see these bank public road. I could change the battery and y'all see his bank public. Y'all want to see his bank public road? Give me in the comments. Y'all want to see? Hold on. Bird's eye view, yes. Yes, yes. It's a bird's eye view this morning. Good morning, good morning. Cricket, can you see Coconut Dam? For some reason, my frame's getting real sketchy. I could change the battery and send the drone out again if you guys want. Just if you want. So that mean, good morning, critic. So you guys want, I asking y'all if y'all want me to send the drone out again. Okay, somebody say yes. So let me call it a day with this drone thing. Oh, we do, Eric. Let me change the drone battery and send it up. And send it up again. Hold on, I just gotta change the battery. Landing. I just gotta change the battery. And I gotta send it up again. And you get shots of the East Bank Public Road. Yeah, hold on. This is live and direct. When people ask you, you could tell them you get news and information about Guyana from the realest thing coming out of Guyana. You understand? You ain't got to study for tell them though. You let them know. You get all your information from the realest thing coming out of Guyana. So the drone goes up again. Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map. So let me go to height. First thing you go to safe height. And then me give y'all the view. So we gotta get rid of some things and then reset the program. Because I'm gonna say the life sticking. So we're going straight to the East Bank Public Road. Even a little bit of the Demerara River you will get. So we go out here. Yeah. So this is the East Bank Public Road. Beautiful. Beautiful. Huh? Yeah, I like that. There's the East Bank. Beautiful, man. This is the Demerara River. There's one island in the Demerara River. Beautiful. RC signal last. Alright. We go to Far East get problem. You seeing everything we're going on with the drone, so yeah, I can't say you ain't seeing what's going on. So this is the East Bank for you. This is the Demerara River. I never know they had an island out in the Demerara River of the East Bank here. Demerara River split there. Look at island there in the Demerara River. I don't know, man. I don't call me no. I gotta get different phone now. I gotta get one more phone for deal with this kind of thing. So me lose me. Go home. So if the aircraft lose its bearings, it goes up to a certain height and then it comes home by itself. Right? This DJI drones. This real sophisticated kind of equipment. Don't bother come no more. Don't bother come no more. I'm getting signal here now. So let me show you the East Bank. Nice signal, right? Beautiful. All of this is land. You see here? This is the East Bank Public Road. Right? This is the East Bank Public Road. We're seeing in the distance there is Falls Gas Station. But look at back at all of these lands. Government got to take these lands and give people for house. For house. You understand? All them lands there. This is lands right on the East Bank. All this big bushy. What going on there? All here, all there where you see this right on the East Bank here. If people own large swaths of land, government got to take these lands and give people for do house lot. This is the Demerara River you're looking at there. And this is an island in the Demerara River that I never knew of. I didn't realize they got an island out there in the Demerara River. Look, there's an island in the Demerara River. This is the Demerara. This is leading up the Demerara River. What, you got another island there? They got one island there. They got a next island move up the Demerara River. Nice. See, I'll get a good look at the scenery and the greenery. And there's the backland. There's where them criminals get killed. So, okay, it looked like we things sort out itself. Is the things in the background and so on. A lot of those lands are already owned critic. Yes, but people can't own big swaths of land on the road front and Guyanese guy gonna live in the back there. Government has to work out something. How they get the lands in the first place. Huge swaths of land. People own right here. And when me for go live, when me for go get house land. Eh? What you doing with it? They ain't got nothing planned for them land is bush. What you doing with large swats of land? We could be better put to use for the Guyanese people. What you doing with it? For say, oh, me got a big piece land. Your mama got enough land. Try with she land. Yeah, I gotta be real, man. Yeah, I gotta wake up and wise up. How much can one man own? You got 30 acre land and you do nothing. Take the land. Take the land. Change up the laws. You can't get big swats. What are you doing with it? When you get it initially, what was the plan? We will give you something, we will compensate you. You got 40 acre land, we gonna give 80 acre land till in the bush back down. Go there. You can't get 40 acre land with people right the road corner. So giving you all a shot of the critic. Just a sneak peek. Hold up your head and so. I know they want to know where they what doing. You understand? What's the movement? You hearing the drone in the background? So you could take a shot. Say peeping the critic or the critic peeping himself. Right? Let me give you all a sneak peek. I know you are fast. That one know we're going at. Just hot up the head. Right? Yeah, peep the critic ribbon. That's why I hot up the head. Let's say yeah. You see me operation? Simple. Not complicated. Very simple. You know, here what now. It's no use a lot. Let me give away the secret. Let me give away the secret. I really and truly just want to terrorize my opponents. You understand? Here what they thinking today. A drone, live footage from a drone, the man live. How this thing going on? He bringing in a camera, he bringing in. Yeah. I just want Man, I just wicked. I just wicked. I grew up so. I grew up so. I was since as a child. I wicked. I like terrorizing my opponents. They must sit down and think, who is this banner banner? How this man I do all these things? How we making it for do all these things? You understand? And more to come. The game will only get more interesting. Landing. All right. All right. Yeah, I just like terrorize my opponents. I know it's wicked. So let me pull up the police report and let's discuss these three degenerates. Gavin Passad, you got calm down the East Indian here. Cause y'all with land I am saying you can't own large swaths of land where people could come and live and not doing anything with it. You understand? You got people cluster fudging the country. Where you could get land sitting down for come for when? The main road, a certain area from the main road, you can't hold large swaths of land. The world is changing. You understand? Industry is changing. The way business is done in the world is changing. You can't get a large swath of land doing nothing with it 15 minutes or 5 minutes away from the roadway. You understand? Large swath of land for back dam. You gotta keep moving down to the back now. Government gotta open industrial areas and all kind of things. You understand? This symptoms why it's got in you for land. You can't get a big swath of a big bush growing. Who dealing with that? Or we benefit from it. Once you're in an area that could be residential, we tax the living daylights out of you. You can't pay like when you go to MMA, the Mahika, Maikoni, a Barry area is $1,000 an acre for land a year. So if you want to have something like that in a residential area, we will charge you 10. We got a charge per house lot. Because a house lot could have been there and you want to take it and keep the land as a farming land. For mine goat and cow, you don't want to go in the back dam. Well, we will charge you what house lot charging. You understand? Wherever Jambi are you coming from India for land, this is a different thing you live in. You believe you could own a big swath of land in New York City and decide that this is what you want to do? We are moving into a new era. Chachi and Ma, Muga land, I'm going to wake a land there. Not here. The time has come for that to go. They got enough people could make better use of that. You got one big swath of land. And do you know two people with 250 by 100 house lot will be paying the government the taxes were you paying for how much acres of land? You know that? Ask yourself. This is about benefit. This is about development. You can't own large swaths of land. It's not that you can't own large swaths of land, but you can't own large swaths of land in areas who could have development. Who could get house lots. What in tune is going to be creating more households, creating comforts for people and finances, input to the GDP, the country's development. No, can't work anymore. The time for that is over. We done with that. Can't work anymore. I'm telling you, I'll right off the bat. By the way, I forget. Right? Yeah. Listen to me. Any land close to major highway has to be developed. You could still drive down the East Coast and see grass field. Oh, you got grass field road, kinda. Housing development. Grass field got to move to the back down. Kawawaka Road. Because man, I mine cow in yard. No. Set up industrial areas. Large swaths of land. Big piece of big area. 200 by 200. Give the man with the furniture shop. Get them out of the town. You got a man with truck. Me sit down here and watch a man go once at a truck through the street where he live. You understand? You have to organize yourself in a certain manner. Me ain't got no time with what they talking. Them same one is fighting for their life. They want all the land, they want everything, and they can't protect themselves. Poor people have to get things. That's why they eat out of you. Poor people have to get things. No, it's not an entitlement. It's not mining anybody. But if you're a Guyanese citizen, you're entitled to a house at an affordable rate. Them prices for the selling house, if it make no sense. It ain't make no sense. Where does the regular Guyanese citizen find $1 million, $2 million from? The most. And you can't tie up a man in a mortgage for 10 years just to pay for a piece of land. A poor man should be able to get access to a piece of land for $1 million, where he could pay $20,000 a month. It's $120,000, $120,000 a year. And government has to foot that bill. If the man wants to put a house, he goes to the bank build a house and incorporate that $1 million. But right away, you're supposed to be able to walk into the house and say, listen to me, this is my ID card, I'm a Guyanese citizen. Whatever race you are, or your political affiliation, you're supposed to be able to walk into the Ministry of Housing and say, man, listen to me, watch, I think I want a piece of land. And be given a piece of land at about $1 million that you're paying housing $20,000 a month. And in the event now, you're going to take a mortgage because they give you a document. You're going to take a mortgage. The bank said, well, we will take that $1 million under us and incorporate it in your monthly loan fee. Guyanese are working for $60,000 a month. Where the fudge people get money for pay for $2 million for land? Eh? Where people get $2 million for pay for land? You don't understand, and they helping you, telling you you're getting a land. They're tying you into sufferation. You understand what's going on? They have adverse effects to it. That you fighting your whole life for pay for this thing. But this thing they hear all be ban and come meet them. How does it? No, you would want to believe land is to empower you.
At the rate of the system that they're using, the land impoverishes you. All over you could go to building big house and they can't even finish their house. You can't say you get a piece of land and now you're gonna develop yourself nice and yes, you move it, you do an opening. Go across the country and look at it. There's a whole set of unfinished houses. You understand? Go across the country and look at it. Everywhere you go, you need money driving car when you go to the house and finish. You can't even pay in the fudging house. It's a struggle. Life should not be a struggle. When the government gives you a piece of land, it's supposed to empower you. You understand? And a lot of them, is not all of them, it it it, it is locking you off. A lot of Guyanese don't know how to manage their lives. They're going to take a loan, and they take a loan for build a house, and they buy car and they do this, and they drive a cut wrong the car with the contractor. And then they end up with shit fast in their ass. When them people come back fancy, people come back and they want fancy area, open up Switzerland and say, here, this is what we do. Quick, quick, quick. This is a plan. We put so much money into this oil money. Got to go to things like that. Personal development of the people. You got your house even done. 10 by 12 equal 120. 120 a month, yeah. 120 a year, 120. No, well, it could be 240 if you're paying $20,000 a month. You can't pay 10,000, $20,000 a month, 240,000, right? So, one of the things is how people manage their own lives too. And if you want this to develop over a process of 5, 10, and 15 years, you got to look at short term, mid term, and long term planning. You got to train these people. You could listen to me. Them houses will have halfway. Is people working at educated people, right? Or people you would think educated, and they can't complete a fortune plan properly. They start, they want to hold a birthday party. They got hold 90. They want to marry them daughter. You understand? You have to plan your life. And as much as we got to look at the government and say, here, this is where you got to put in place an environment for we develop ourselves and to nurture Guyanese people, the Guyanese people themselves have to decide what they want done in their life and how they want to be successful at it. Yeah, take into consideration all of those things. Y'all always complaining, but this government was fledgling. These government and these politicians were corrupt and all. Ask yourself where they come from. We ain't got no foreigners in this country. They ain't got a foreign buy doing anything in this country. Everybody is Guyanese. There's an attitude amongst us. The business people are hustlers. Everywhere you go, man, try to give a man for do something. People can't critic me want to meet this man. Me don't want to meet no minister. There obviously is a process. There obviously is a process that you have to go through in certain cases, and you follow that process. You go to the mill, you fill up your farm, everything is around. They stop the police, stop them at 5,000 ticket. They do a wrong thing. They want to pay the ticket. They prefer get the policeman 3,000, get themselves in a corrupt transaction for save $2,000. It's madness. It is madness. Now, when you corrupt the policeman, when you and a man get an accident, you expect it to be treated fairly. You say the policeman take the money from the other man. He take money from you too. It's you teach him so. You ain't realize in doing this, assuming that you're saving yourself, you're facilitating a corrupt act and practice that continues.
Hmm. Remember somebody spamming my page? It's David Lennon, wherever he putting up there. Some Google TV thing. Delete it and block you immediately.
This is the problem. They come, they putting up, they want put up thing. You got to come, what, buddy? Me nigga forget somebody car got you, you gotta get a little thing. You know, call and say, man, critic, me want to promote this business. Now, you want to come in, my comments and you there spam. You put up thing. You find the easy way. You sit down by your mama corny home, and you want to come from me platform and I put thing in comment. So your ideas look for business. So ideas look for business. You believe America gonna develop? You ever see the Super Bowl? You know how much just pay for put an ad in the Super Bowl because they know where does the most the time. IDs come, I want to do business. You got you what you selling? You're a spammer. You understand? Guyanese, they want to do a water business, they thief water and filter them and try to sell them. And at the front, they look like at the behind the thief water. We got really, we got really, we got really get we act together. So yeah, I could call in and 622-7740 and give me your take. Now I'm gonna wrap up in talking about these criminal elements that were killed by the police in the backlands. Involving one woman. This is 90% cure for COVID, not a vaccine. Oh my Jesus Christ. Y'all really gullible. More complaints coming about detective phones, tablets, and other electronic items. Defective. Please help. Hey, Mr. Critic, my name is I'm in the US and I seek your help with the situation happening in my home. My ex-brother-in-law passed away in Guyana on Sunday. A legal wife claimed he died from COVID, but has no proof that he had COVID. And to top it off, this is the sixth man she killed already. People in the village are saying, man, they ain't got nobody. They ain't got no woman could kill six man and meaning no bullshit. She has denied my 22-year-old nephew to see his dad while he was sick, and now she do not want him to see the body. She always make plans to burn the body without a funeral. She put, yeah, I gotta get a liar. Me can't help that. Yeah, I gotta forget a liar. Me can't help it with nothing there. You gotta get a lawyer, sweetheart. These things have certain formalities that it go through. There's not a story. There's a real, genuine situation. You understand? That you gotta get a lawyer. The boy, if he's 22 years old, yes, at 22 years and he can't figure out what to do, he might be 22 and retarded. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Critic.
Talk to me, ma'am.
I called to tell you I must congratulate you for the good work that you have been doing, and I know you will continue. I am very happy to see that you're highlighting this lawlessness that is taking place in Guyana under the curfew where people are not taking precaution.
Every night from now on.
Yeah, when we look at the updates on a daily basis, the coronavirus updates, right? The cases are rising tremendously. And people not taking precaution, people behaving like if there's no coronavirus. So I'm very happy for this that you're doing, highlighting the problems with the bars open past 4:50. I am bar owner, I don't open past 9:30.
Tonight we running from night. Last night there were places open, and the boy was running. I start my program after 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I saw the video, but what happened is that the task force needs to start doing their work properly.
No, ma'am. You don't worry with that. Tonight, last night I called the man from the task force. I can't get on to him, the man in charge of the task force. Tonight we will be putting up his picture. Tonight we're putting up the commander picture for the division.
Yeah.
And let the people know who are responsible for this kind of thing. You understand?
Yeah, but Mr. Critic, this going on all over the country.
No worry. When you there in an area, if people are in an area, I told them last night, if you are in an area, I will send a link to you. You will give me a live and I will show it. I will show the world what is going on.
Okay, dear. All right.
Roger that.
Thank you for the great work you're doing.
You're welcome, ma'am. Tonight we putting up the task force, man. He picture. So you know who is responsible for this thing. What does the task force do? He photograph while the videos them showing me show this is the man responsible for the thing. Me know how much money take me to know what going on. Let he come out and say what happened. Let the task force show me where they been. Let it show me. I want how much money the task force getting. Let them show me what is going on. You're gonna lock up this body or stab this body. But a whole set. When you listen to me, when you call me, y'all call me. Let the task force call me. I like drive wrong with them and lock down everywhere. So let me run through the WhatsApp. Let me read it. Let me tell you what happened. So the police say, acting on information that the Mazaruni prisoner escapees were hiding out at a location in the Beto Hope South Backlands, they went to the said location and observed an abandoned field in a bushy and swamp area. Now that is a back by the Conservancy, tell the back of Beto. The ranks observed that there were 3 wooden shacks in the field with 2 partly constructed ones. The police ranks began clearing the first shack, but no one was seen. As the ranks were approaching the second shack, a voice was heard in the third shack, and the ranks immediately called out, indicating it was police. Hey, police, police, wherever they do the thing. A male immediately emerged and discharged a round at the police and then ran. The police returned fire. When they go for see is who, they find 3 people, 2 men and a woman. Right? The police ranks returned fire. 2 males and a female were wounded and lay in the shack with gunshot injuries, while 1 male escaped. A sawn-off double-barrel shotgun was found at the scene. This happened at Beto. I will try to get coordinates to the location and go down there and see what went on in that location, how it was situated, and so on, to bring an in-depth report to you guys, right? I'll try to do that. Hi, good morning, Mr. Critic. I want to tell you I am so enjoying your program. I have a concern. Who is responsible for the National Park Commission? 90% of the people in the park do not wear masks and it is usually full. The park attendees do not say nothing to reinforce that. That's a good thing. I hope the PNC do not take those 2 youths and add them to the list of young people that the PVP killed. They would do that. Any criminal activities, then the opposition just come out. Hello, good morning.
Morning, my brother. I'm not disagreeing that the government shouldn't take land from people who ain't got it to use it, right? And develop it and give people for housing. But what I'm saying, not take it just like that. They gotta buy it from the people. Now let me go back this way. When in the long time days, right? Let me say my grandfather was working and putting all the hard-earned money and buying land. And the other one was party, dancehall. Well, all right, I want to need nothing to give each grandchildren.
That is why, here what you gotta do. Right? That is why you gotta get your own police force. You understand what I'm telling you?
I listen to you.
You see, you got where your grandfather work and earn. But but here, you and your grandfather can't figure out until today What for do with the land? It got bush, and there are thousands of poor people developing what can't have a place to live. But you thinking now. You see, what happened? The level of selfishness that we are portraying is a new level we got to. And when you're in check, since you got a big swat of land, you need to get your own police force. That when people hungry and looking for eat out, and you could take care of yourself. That's the problem. Because you want to be part of a country.
I know some man right on the East Bank there. They got plans on making develop it into housing.
Yes, well, make it or move on.
Well,
develop into housing or move on.
Remember, to get access to loan was a different thing. Things changing up, right? So maybe
my brother, you listen to me. I tell you, listen to me. Me not tell the government, and it is not. Although we're discussing it, the government is not going to wake up tomorrow and start going to pick up people's lands. But they have to do, and first they do, is an assessment of the lands that are closest to the road. Let me say 1,000 feet in, right? All the lands. So we think. And then we see some big swath of land. You get on to the people and you ask them, where you go? You go and check. Do you owe rates and taxes? You look at those things. Then you make an application. You send a letter to them and ask them what they're doing with the land. Well, I am doing housing development. Show me what you're doing. Oh, yes. So you have some plans right now in at housing. You're showing you're going to do some development. All right. We give you some time to work with. Harry Pal owe 100-year tax. Mama can't find daddy can't. What we waiting for? Somebody who ain't born yet for come and claim the land? No, we dealing with that. Send it to the court, we moving on. And next man, me got cow. Me want mine cow. Partner, you can't mine cow so close to the road. How much acre land you got? Well, me got 40 acre land. Well, here now. I will give you 80 acre land. A yara cabra. Cause land there. So a lot of times, every situation will be dealt with differently. Nobody come in and pick up people land. You understand?
Well, I agree. Because look, when the double road was making by Pleasant, they had to buy out right on the Thorn, just to pass Pleasant Station if you're going up, right? And you go around the Thorn, like opposite Kent. They had to buy out, and I think they asked for the people and they didn't want to sell. And I think they eventually want them to take it.
My brother, so listen to me. What I'm talking about is a national issue. It is a issue of national importance. You can't decide you know my grandmother. You understand? Left the me I got time with you, your grandmother. You got to get a country by yourself. You got to put.
The government shouldn't take it to
bro, I am not saying the government should take it. What I am saying, what I'm saying, I am not saying to take any land. The drone goes up. No, me compensating nobody. Me not compensating nobody. How I gonna compensate you? Well, again, when you saying compensation, you meaning, man, the people them selling land, we're not buying no lands. We will come to a middle ground. You understand? What the land is worth. You can't get a big just because you hold a swat of land and it's there in the area and the land value go up. The government doesn't have the kind of money to buy up people's lands. We will give, what you're doing, brother, you're developing this thing here. This area has to be turned into housing. You want to make some money for yourself, get a business partner, and you all develop this area. I don't care if you sell the house. You understand what I'm going at? Me care if you sell the house. That's, you know. But I am telling you, I don't want coal mining next to the road car now. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, I agree.
If you want to go into public-private partnership, and the land, the government takes the land. Here what happened now. Art, you got 10 acres of land. Each acre could take 10 houses. That is 100 house lots, right? And the government come and say, "By what you doing here? A Harry, he got an old house and 3 cows." You say, "Well, Art, here what we gonna do for you?" Each one of these house lots, you could get $200,000. Government said, "We sell them back this house lot for $1 million." Government come in, lot out the place, do up the road, public-private partnership. And as they sell the lands, that man get $200,000 out of every house lot. So you could be a part of the development.
All of that is good.
You understand? You're going to get your money. But me not dying that because there's a next thing, whereas businessmen, smart businessmen that's going to buy up lands and there certain areas sit down. And when you say government got compensate people, no, you got some man who come here with the calculate and buy. When they come, you want $100 million, they want Lato. How you could get Lato from land that is Guyanese land. And if you hear, listen, if you go back in history and look at what people get land for in these same areas that now developing and opening up, yes, you would realize that they get it for next to nothing. It's just by years and land value has gone up over the years. No, we can't afford that. We can't afford it. The government can't be giving people land on one hand at certain areas for 2 million. Are you selling land for 20 million?
No, I think what government should do to the same house land they're giving out, whatever is a little cost, put a cost that for the infrastructure they're putting in, right? And make it cheaper for people. You know?
Well, that is the thing. Government and all too we have to look at. You got to start with the urban areas first.
Let me left you with this one thing, right? Between me and you, if the government, because some people don't ready for say yes, if the government can just take away people land because they're using it and give it to people, they're considered.
No, that can't happen.
And no, here I'm saying, let me finish. And same people that would agree with that, right? Then the government as a dictatorship could just pluck people like
no, that can't. Remember here now, here. Right? When we're discussing things, hold up. And it is my mistake sometimes. I've got to explain things to Guyanese in detail. No matter what we do or what ideas we come up with, there is a ceiling. You can't fly higher than is permitted. Even the drone, when it went up just now, it tells you that you've gone past an altitude that is a safe altitude. Right? You've gone past into restricted airspace.
Yeah, I
so when we're discussing things, sometimes is my fault that I don't explain to the people. I just forget that not all we bright and this whole process is an educational one. So I will accept responsibility for that, for not going in depth into what is going on. So as much as I'm saying, well, this and that, the government, no day can wake up and implement my plans. You understand what I said? What I'm talking about here?
Exactly.
The government can't wake up and say, hey, critics say, and most of the people say, and I'm going to take back land. It can't happen that way. But they can visit the situation, see how to create policies that would better serve Guyanese as it relates to land, and then they implement those policies with guidance from the Constitution and the laws of it.
I agree with most of it, sir, because just like if they don't want to sell it, you tax them.
Roger. So something has to be done. There are laws.
Because we need the land. We need the land to use. People need it. People ain't supposed to go in the bush when land is right here. When the land done here, then
Chris Prasad is asking why he should care about poor people. Well, my brother, what you got to do, and people don't understand, you know, what I've learned and why I go on the road and what has made me a success is I never forgot where I come from. Chris Prasad, somebody in the comments, multiple digger, somebody, normally I got somebody writing some gibberish down there. Please delete, black and delete right away. Yeah.
Brother, I got something I got to talk to you about. Same land story, right? I plan to talk to you about.
Talk to liar.
I know. But still, I'm going to call you with it about it.
No, man, talk to liar. I never headache. I tell you right away, I got time with them thing there.
All right.
Remember, me doesn't take here now. People, poor people, listen to me. The people in the diaspora support me to help poor people who can't help themselves. Once you got land, you there in the ghoul, you got to take a lie of money there. You understand? When I had done, I don't take out $1 million secretary to hold this. I sell $1 million for $100 million.
Don't worry.
No, me no want neither. Me busy, man. Me busy. Call and lie. If you WhatsApp me, we could send a liar number to you. We talk. Yeah, me no got time with them thing. Well, lady came in this man, she data walk from Luzikna to Collagen. You walk behind some man. And like the buyers are junkies and the two children and anything. I said, why if I could come and talk to the girl? I said, I can't come and talk, I just come and drop two broadside and shit. Yeah, sir. Why can talk to she about? The girl must be suffering depression and so why can talk to she about? She needs to get medical attention. Yes, and she might trip it. She walk up and down, walk from Lusitania to college with the man a beach and she still go back. Yes, and you can find the source of how to deal with these issues. If you call me and ask me how to deal with the issue. But the lady called out, the lady want me come and talk to the girl. The lady has hope in that I can get something done. But on a serious note, you understand? Right away is the Child Care and Protection Agency. Right? Not Child Care and Protection, which ministry is covered up? The ministry, Minister Vindi. She would look after the women issues and all them. They got groups could talk to you. She could call and talk to somebody on the phone if she having issues. They got doctors she could see. You understand? You gotta know where to go and what to do. And that's one of the problems. Guyanese whole day they depend on the Facebook. They depend on the Facebook and they're running this and there's a whole heap of bullshit. You want to know? Google. I called the American embassy for some information to know who and who in terms of senators. You know what the lady, the charge, the affairs at the American embassy told me? Hold on, let me Google in the information for you. Google is a powerful tool. Google, type in violence in Guyana, addressing violence in Guyana, women abuse in Guyana, and those keywords are going to lead you to where you want. And you look at the listings. What? You understand? Abuse Guyana. Women abuse in Guyana. Woman assaulted in Guyana. You type in those things, you're going to reach articles and it's going to lead you to the right place. So let me wrap up. The police killed 3 in the backlands, and I'm hoping to go down there in the ground and show you what's going on. One was a woman. I know what she's doing there, and I want to know her identity. Right? Yeah. For know them people is who and how dangerous they are. And I think that could solve a lot of crimes. Because who's the criminal she went with? Was the past crimes he committed? Was she used to work with people that he attacked and killed or whatever we went in jail for? All of them. Right? That could enlighten a lot of things. Right? So don't forget Google. Make Google your best friend. Not the girl one there with your man. Google. Yes, sir. Not Googly. Google. The girl what is there with your eye, your tools, do one other nails and one other face. No, she looking for screw your man. Google, very straightforward. And what you put in, I do you, I go get out. You understand? You're not sure where you get out of the girl. The girl was talking and she always doing this and she always there. So I'm set. Google. If you Google rigging in Guyana, let me show you. Rigging in Guyana. Right? What's some of the articles that Guyana in a rigging field? Opinion rigging. Electoral fraud and rigging. The trail of rigging Guyana Times. Rigging in 6 acts. Granger denies Mingo voting rigging. You understand? It shows up all the things. What the PNC would have said, what the PPP would have said, everything. You just type in rigging in Guyana. If you type in frigging in Guyana, you'll get something.